You're ready to go for another round? Should be able to wrap this up by the time that they're done with this ritual thing. Come on now, let's dance! Yeah, I don't really like the odds here. What was that thing with Chin and Meng thing? Huh? Severing slash. The target slash resistance counts as weak 1 to 5. Does not activate against targets with 1 to 5 or higher slash resistance. Expires at turn end. Okay. Doesn't really seem like he's going for that move though. At least not now. Okay, he relies on Tremor and Burn as well as the other farm guys. Final power is increased. Sum of Burn and Tremor on target, maximum of 2. 2, 4, 6, 9, up to 11. A lot of Tremor count, but that doesn't really seem to be so bad. Panic recovery. That guy cannot be panicked. Resets SP to 0. When recovering from panic at the start of the next turn, heal SP by this unit's missing HP, a maximum of 30. He already starts with 25. But at the very least, he doesn't jump back to 45 in an instant. Fixed panic type, that means I can't change his panic. The farm's offers couple. Take 30% less damage from burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, and sinking. When flipping a coin that consumes Tiger Mark round, while not having Tiger Mark round does not cancel this unit's attack. The coin inflicts burn, and burn count effect doesn't activate though. In a clash, inflict +1. Okay. Tremor count. Maximum of 3. 3 times per turn against the same target. This Tiger round? Guess they use such as ammunition for now. 10 Blade of the East. At the counter start, at the start of the turn, gain a new pattern. Slash weakness. Heal 5 SP for every 10% missing. Maximum of 40. Chosen prey. Turn start. Inflict 1 prey against the target that deals the most damage to the unit the last turn. After Heng attacks the target with prey. If the target is staggered, all enemies lose SP and gain attack power clash down for the turn and next turn. Defeated, activate the buff effect once more, so we lose 20 SP and 2 attack power, clash power down. So I should always maneuver around the prey count. Unopposed attack. Deal 30% damage on hit, inflict fragile next turn. Skill coin that spent Tiger Marks round deal additional damage on hit and also reduces our defensive level. The buff effect does not trigger if the target is equipped equips a defensive skill. Okay. Chao Chu combat start. Based on this unit's speed value, heal SP equal to the speed value. At less than 0 SP, double the heal amount. Gain speed value divided by 3 slash damage up next turn? Maximum of 5 extra power. Through speed divided... Okay. Counter starts. If this unit has +3 bind and the buff effect does not activate. Gain defensive level down, equal to the binds. Maximum of 9. So if I bind him, he doesn't get the slash damage up, but instead lowers his defense. Turn end. At 90% or less HP or the end of the second round, reload Tiger round and gain a new pattern next turn. If this unit is staggered, recover from stagger. Okay, and a bunch of other passives that I can't really read just yet, but that is a-okay. Alright then. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that doesn't look that good. Right from the start. Not great in the slightest. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a lot. I can't win a single one of those clashes, so screw it all. Just go for a hit. Just go for a hit and hope for the best. Right? At the very least, if I don't clash with him, he shouldn't really be able to, you know, get any sort of additional SP for a round. Kinda. Oh, please. Faust. Yeah, that's not about to happen. This is not about to happen. Oh, God. Ouch. Stagger on my Ishmael. She's almost dead already. 70 down. Down to another stagger. And another stagger. And oh wait, she's still alive. That's good. You're not dead yet. Shoot, are you sure that was everything that you got? I don't know, pal. Maybe if you weren't impossible to beat on every single one of the dices. He's overwhelmingly powerful. So this is the cup of the thumb, in one of the 10 blades of the east. I had to admit it, we simply don't have enough power to defeat him yet, especially with him coming at us with an intent to kill. That sword, just as enticing as always. I think back to the one of the previous battle, Don Chiffon of La Mancha land. He was undeniably a more powerful foe than Lei Heng. There's a significant gulf of power between the two. I can sense it. But we're struggling against him so much more. Because unlike Don, this guy's actually trying to kill us. His Jollican demeanor seems to imply that to him, this was just another day of work. But he's got no intention of toying with us at all. He's going for the kill from the start. I didn't know that could make this much of a difference. There was so much that separated him from the rest of us. His sheer physical strength, experience and skill, not to mention the powerful armor and the apparently famous weapon. All of that combined into one became a wall that stood between us and our goal. At least, if we can somehow fight on equal ground. Dante, what should we try next? Hong Lu asked with a slightly exhausted voice, but he's smiling still. It's strange. Hong Lu never been the first one to ask the question or share his opinion with the rest of us. He would reply to others' questions or share a few detached observations when we were at an impasse, but Hong Lu, this is probably a bad time to ask him this, but I had a burning question that needed to be answered. Why did you ask that? I mean, what I'm asking is, whatever I'm throwing at him doesn't seem to be working at all, and while I can keep bringing you guys back, it wouldn't really change a thing. I think I know what you mean, but I don't really know why I asked. It was an odd thing to say, but Hong Lu's expression did not seem confused or complicated at all. His eyes carried a sense of freedom, of someone looking far off into a distant horizon. I felt the window opening slightly ajar in a dark, stuffy room. Muffled noises had finally found a place to go, and a pleasant breeze has drifted throughout my entire room. And it carried me away to someplace else, little by little. His eyes focused on me. Maybe that wind is why I became curious of your thoughts, and why I asked you about them, Dante. Let's see. I don't really know what to do anymore. I don't know what I can do to get past this sort of monster. Dante, when you said that you wanted me to make the decision, did you expect that it would be this difficult? No, of course not. Not like this, at least. Then did you think that this task would be nothing more than a breeze? No, of course not. But you gave me a chance to choose for myself. Well, that's because I had a faith that it was the right thing to do, right? Huh? You already know, don't you? I didn't have a clue as to what Hong Lu was going on about, but I believed that his choice would be correct. That is why, even if you feel lost, even if you're not sure about our options now, Dante, I have faith that you will be able to find a different path. That is what the gentle breeze has whispered to me as it tickled my back. And that is why Hong Lu has trust in me. Very well then. New power! Under mercy. all shall be made equal. Oh, it looks like the Chesed icon! It looks like the Chesed. Okay! All shall be made equal. Huh? What tenacious! By entering a contract with me, the sinner's strength, we all raise up and break down on a similar level, despite the disparity between us or before that. If we are in an unfair fight, all we need to do is level the playing field, right? Oh, well, I have no darn clue what just happened, but you're sure keeping this interesting, huh? Some kind of trick brings me down to your level, huh? Of course. Now that might seem a bit unfair though, when things are going to get tough. I get you gotta do what you gotta do though. Alright then, let's keep this rolling. So, have you decided what to do now, Dante? Yeah. Time for round 2! Oh, they recovered my... Thank you! I needed that! I really needed that. That is literally Chesed's icon there. That is Chesed's mercy! Oh my god! Of course! Of course! Buff your friends, debuff your enemies! That is the Chesed's way! Okay! Average the offensive level and defensive level of all units. After Chesed's effect activates, Allied's identity gain 3 offensive level up and defensive levels. Last for the entirety of the encounter. Maybe this is the way how you can make use of the Shinshu Ishmael identity. By combining the power of Chesed in order to neutralize this incredibly high offensive level. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Had to change the order a little because it's a little bit fast, but that should be fine. Also, it seems like the sound has been slightly muffled. But I guess that's fitting considering that we are currently clouding the entire playing field in our power. The music has a hard time of reaching us as well, right? Music has quite a hard time to reach us right now, but that is a-okay as long as... Ah, shoot. Chesed has someone back? Ouch. Well, at the very least it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it did before. Before it almost killed all of my sinners. The staggers. Instant staggered for every single one of those hits. In comparison to that, this is not nearly as bad, and we already are starting to get our stagger count up. That's good. Oh no, we got his bullets now. Alright, this is fine. Okay, Ishmael can't really win any of the clashes right now. I don't have enough ego resources to go for SP recoveries either. This should technically be fine. Maybe we are lucky with Faust and she can actually avoid those unclashable hits. Maybe, I can't really promise it though. But regardless, I need to get as many burn stacks as I can, as quickly as it gets. All of my allies are relying on the burn stacks. Every single one of them need as much burn as they get. Actually, he's losing quite a lot of his SP. I'm kinda surprised about that. Usually you kinda need a single team in order to lower it that reliably. But I guess not this time. Ouch! Wait a second, did they also get rid of a couple of our stagger bars? Oh no, I guess it just seems like that, because he kinda destroyed us before. Okay, let's see if I can break those coins. I would kinda love to go for the Pride skin instead, but I don't really have that option right now. With 4 speed, I can barely redirect all of his attacks. I can only react right now, which is a bit problematic. But well, it should be fine. As long as I keep up with my burn stacks, it's all going to be fine, because the Heng and Rodion are going to gain a lot of strength thanks to them. Lot of strength. There you go. Another good hit. I thought I was redirecting that. Apparently I did not do that. That's bad, because it seems like the bite mark actually lowers his attack by quite a lot, which is not good. Absolutely not good in the slightest. Oh well. At the very least, Ishmael won her clash. Right, that's the most important thing. At the very least, Ishmael won her clash, and Ryoshu also gets a nice little buff over there. Didn't really notice it before, but it seems like her damage is increased, thanks to their shared memories of spiders and slashes. Oh. Wait, what's this? Tangle Cleave. Prioritize the target with prey. Can clash with the skill regardless of speed. This unit does not become staggered before it uses the skill. Consume all of its inner strength? Heal SP equal to the stack consumed by the end of the turn. In one stack with every clash, maximum 5 per skill. On clash lose the stacks gain from the same clash. Gain 2 stacks when hitting an unopposed attack, maximum of 10 skills. Turn end. Next turn, gain haste based on the total stack consumed this turn. Okay, so he's going to get really fast. Really soon. Gain a different buff when using a specific pattern. At 10 stacks, gain additional weight. Clash loose, paralysis, power down. Yeah, I need to guarantee that we win this. Absolutely, I need the paralysis. How much damage is that? 20 power. Okay. Okay, Ryoshu, do your thing! Rip him to shreds! I'm gonna burn him up even more! Just for your sake. It's not gonna add any more damage to the whole thing, but that's fine. That's not really important right now. All that we care about is that this one is going to hurt a freaking ton! 45 burn with 10 stacks. Nice. Really nice. Okay. Speed of 3 is not so bad. She's too fragile. Overheating against clash power down. Fragile equal to the stacks. Expires after the turn, but he's weak now. For a little bit at least. Okay. Rodion is getting really close to a stagger bar. That's not good. A singular hit is enough to get her. Maybe I'm lucky this time and actually avoid all of those clashes. I would totally prefer that. But we will see. We will see in a matter of seconds. The Fragile is certainly going to help us out though. For sure, the Fragile is certainly going to help us out. 48 burn, 9 stacks. I need to be a bit mindful of my Rodion though. She does have a habit of eating discounts, and that's not good. I mean, it's good, it's lovely if she does make the damage, but I don't want to get rid of my stack counts that quickly. Kinda takes a lot of time for us to get the burn count up after all. Would hate to just let it go like that. God damn it, Festival! I know that you never work, but at least give me one additional coin! Right? At least one coin? I would love to see that! Oh well, at the very least, Faust prevailed! Couldn't ask for anything else! Faust prevailed! Otis has to take the first hit, but she should be fine. She's not even in danger of getting staggered yet. I'm just gonna ignore the counter dice. Oh wait, he's not even going for the counter. Why is that? Maybe I just never understand the clashable counters at all. Probably. Okay, he's really close to the stagger bar. There we go. Stagger has been acquired. Burn has been applied. There you go. Couple of additional hits. I guess I didn't even need it to go for the avoid. Oh well, that's fine. Oh wait, it's not getting staggered. You refuse to be staggered. I'm gonna slow you down for the next round. I'm just gonna hope that Ryoshu is able to handle that clash. I kinda wish I could go for the other skill instead, but I don't really have that option right now. Oh! My girl! My girl! How dare you enrage my Ryoshu! No way in hell, pal! No way in hell! Oh, she's great! She's absolutely great! Love to see that! Absolutely love to see that! Ends unfinished. Okay. I'm gonna post the text 16, 10, 10. We should technically be fine. How's the count going? 69 to 11. Lovely to see. Otis is hanging on. That's great. Let's buff up everyone else. The next round he's going to be super, super slow. That's certainly going to be handy for us. There you go. Too bad that he doesn't have another stagger bar though. That's such a shame. I didn't really get to use it at all. Oh well, I mean some fights you just can't navigate around the stagger bars. Otherwise you might miss out on an entire encounter, right? Imagine if you move from one stagger bar to the other and perfectly time your attack so you don't go overboard and skip the next phase accidentally, right? Now that would have kind of ruined the entire battle after all, if you could just do that. Oh god. Wait, I think she still missed. Or that he still missed. It's good. I was worried there. Faust is a bit frail, after all. She's fast, but frail. Alright. That attack goes towards Orta, so I'm just gonna redirect it back to her, and that should be fine on all ends. Alright then. Keep it going. You got this. That's my girl. Punch. Really, really hard. We already have a burn stack of 81. 80 freaking 1. Okay, another bite. This should make him weak for the next round. By quite a lot, actually. Considering all the different coins that he has. There we go. 21. Come on, you sang. With all those burn, you can do a lot of damage. Even though the counter is slightly annoying, but there's not much we can do about that. Perfect job, Faust. Lovely to see. Absolutely lovely to see. Except of that. Ow. Oh. He has allies. If this unit survives, give 6 rounds to Heng. Escapes after this turn. Okay. It's really fast. 6 coins? Okay, I need to win that clash somehow. I need a strong dice for that. Yeah, she might actually be able to handle this. Not entirely sure if I can kill those guys though. I would definitely try it, but there's no guarantee. Unless of course maybe I do this. Yeah, maybe it's just enough. Come on, Ishmael! Use the power that Ryoshu has granted you! The power of the spider! Spiders! All the spiders in the world! All the red ones in the world! Please don't get staggered, guys! That would be kind of horrible right now! Just saying! I think somebody got staggered. I didn't kill a single one of them! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. 18. Everyone should be able to win this easily. Hopefully. Come on. I know he gets a lot of inner strength. But he also has fragile. The burn is on 89. Count is around 21. Got my Rodion. Boss is doing a good job. Is everything becoming unbreakable around here? Or am I just blind? Maybe I'm just blind. I kind of thought only that one move had unbreakable coins, but doesn't seem to be the case. Doesn't seem to be the case, which makes this whole thing a bit... which makes this whole thing a bit difficult. Well... it's fine. Hong Lu can tank it out. Alright. Lots of damage from his Heng. Ouch! He's still alive. If I dodge, I should be able to dodge that one as well. And the second one can be clashed against. I kinda need to rely on my egos here. It's too much damage otherwise. Come on, Ludus. Power of the Fox. A little bit of poise is certainly going to be helpful. Probably. Maybe? It's not a lot of poise. Is everything... Yes, he's definitely turning them into unbreakable. There's no way! There's no way I would make that mistake! I double checked! There were no unbreakable on those dices! It's probably related to one of the passes that I wasn't able to read. Almost definitely, and now my Hong Lu is staggered. Oh my god! Ryoshu as well? Oh, it's definitely. Ryoshu's also going to get staggered now. Well, at the very least, I'm going to apply some fragile. We have that. We definitely have that. And the sanity is all the way down to 45. That's probably handy. 12? I can dodge that. I can dodge that. Oh god. Well, how am I supposed to stop this? I mean, as long as I roll high for six clashes, it should be fine. If I can't, at the very least, I'm going to try my best to avoid this. With all the others, there's no way I can destroy those guys. They're just gonna flee. There's nothing we can do about that. Oh god! You sang? He actually got it! He got 33 all the time! With his last power because he's about to die! He's so dead! There's no way! I think Otis is dead as well, isn't she? Is she dead? No! Oh, she's hanging on! No, she died. Never mind, I was about to say. Almost looked like she's alive. Oh wait, she is alive! She's actually alive! Okay! The burn is still helping us out quite nicely, but the fingers are slowly getting more powerful around here. I'm running out of Ego's resources as well, which is not helpful. Not helpful at all. Oh god, yeah, she's dead. At the very least, thanks to Hong Lu, I should be able to lower his SP more quickly, and that should make it easier for everyone else to win their clashes. It's just so annoying with those unbreakable dice. There isn't much I can do about that. He always has at least one unbreakable dice on every single one of his attacks, apparently. Oh no. Well, she's fine. It's fine. Kinda. Rigo? Rigo's not fine. Okay. Blue. Staggered. Dead. Well, at the very least, Heathcliff is still around. Oh. I'll be frank, y'all. Really impressive that you pushed me that far. But Yoshihide, you darn sure ain't going to unsheath that sword if you really want to win. You're more of a sprinter than a marathoner, huh? Your power don't hold up too well when the fight drags on. And now, time is up. You all had heart, I'll give you that. Shame that this is where it will end. But this should have brought him down to our level. This may be an aptitude to the gap in our combat experience. Can barely stand, guys. Oi, no more whining, lad. It ain't over until it's over, yeah? We'll get him eventually. Probably. I mean, we just need to wait it out. The burn. Heathcliff encouraged us with his usual bluntness, but it was true that determination was the only thing keeping some sinners on their feet. The Tiekan Temple is right there, right in front of us, but we simply can't get past this final threshold. Ryoshu said that we were the key to stop this war's pottering keg from blowing over, but we are stopped by this one man on the bridge between us and the temple. I thought I finally found a way to even things out by resonating with the Golden Barrow, but I just don't see how we could get past this wall. Ryoshu! Do not kneel. A low, deep voice boomed from behind us. Well, I'll be. You sure got here fast, huh? You could just taken your sweet down time, you know? But you just had to get here now, right as I was about to finish them off, eh? Oh, I see now. Honey Bunny didn't really dig that hole for no reason, huh? I'm mightily honored that you came all this way down here just to see me, but I reckon things will go south really quickly with you buzzing your head out there. My presence here took precedence, for they are not the kind of people who must stagnate here. Oh, is that so? Well, let's see then. Let's see who will greet the fella when they're done with their business. Let's see which of us gets to roll out the red carpet. Always wanted to kick you behind. Ain't this a mighty fine place to do so? How dang, I'm burning up already. Despite Heng's gang-up provocation, Ryoshu paid him no mind. He looks to Silo, who was barely breathing. She was slumped against the wall. How long will you remain in your slumber, Silo? She ain't going to wake up anytime soon, friendo. I really cut her up some good this time. Why don't I just put the wrist right next to her? Heng's blade flashes with fire once again, and he charges like a lightning strike towards Ryoshu. But Ryoshu's staff brought Heng's blade to a screeching halt. Brother? Go. Heng's forces have already been alerted to the fact that Chun has already entered the temple. Thus, in that brief moment where Ryoshu completes her ascension and exits the Tiekan Temple, they will attempt to cut off her head before she gains full control of the Haisho Pact. They will use the loophole that the ritual to become the family hierarch isn't truly over until she actually rises to the surface. Ryoshu does not have any sustenance foundation, no support who protects her right now. No family will come to her aid. It is most likely that they are simply waiting for someone to kill her in their stead. However, one thing I can give you is that, once you enter, until you exit the temple alongside her, not a single foe shall cross this bridge as long as I stand. Ryoshu will survive this day. We will bring her back safely to the surface, escorting her to the seat of the family hierarch. Indeed, it will be a considerable undertaking for any family to strike down the family hierarch, even one without a foundation like Chun. If that is your will, then I will help us. Wait, how did you get here, Dayu? How did you? Oh, what in the gosh darn? I thought that your family turned against the Duanyang already. Well, not all of us. Miss Bao Chai has sent me in secret to assist you. I see. I have not come to discuss or pursue a lofty goal like this. The future of Duanyang is in the balance here. I only wish that neither I nor Miss Bao Chai wish to see you fall here. That is all. Then stand with me. Stand with me against the tie and defeat any foe that has made it through. Gladly. Thank you very much. Over there! Soldiers! A different force is marching towards the temple already! You knew darn well that this was only a matter of time, right? If you think you got what it takes, just try and stop us. Let's see if you all can survive or live up to your boast. Go forth, Xiaobaoyu! I have faith that your heart is true. Of course our heart is truth! Of course! But how many more people are they going to throw in our way here? We're almost there! We're almost there! Wait, there's a truce? A temporary truce? With who? Oh, the gates. With them defending the bridge, we managed to reach the entrance. Oh god, you two! Again! Hello! How often are we going to run into each other, huh? Only to find the last people we ever wanted to see waiting at the gates. N-Corp and all of their troops. All of them wearing all sorts of ego gears. It almost looks like they came here ready for a war. It has happened exactly as the director has said to herself, Google. Oh goodness. What brings you such distress, my wilted and fallen old fella? It would have been no trouble for someone of your intelligence to surmise that we would be waiting where our journey, or rather your journey, would end. Or has the love for the company of these new fellas slowed your mind? The path I walk is a busy one, that's it. And I have no words or sentiments to impart to someone such as yourself, where a dear fellow of mine requires my support and haste. Gubo opened his mouth to say something in response, but Yeseng swiftly brushed past him without any sort of hesitation. He doesn't have time for you, Gubo! You lost your chance! And you certainly took your time though, little brother. What is he? Just waiting out here to greet you and your friends. Do not glare at me so. You need only accept our offer, and we shan't have a fight. Offer? A temporary truce, if you will so. Seriously? A truce? Here and now? It so happens that we have business to see in there too. And Xiaobaoyu, well, you're our only key after all. You must have come here in search of the Golden Barrow, as you all always are. But that is not what we've come here for today. We were intending to leave here as soon as we've earned the sample, something far more important to us than the Golden Barrow itself. Let us not engage in a skirmish that, after all, shall be in vain. You just expect us to believe that? Think about it for a second. Would we have forfeited with so little hesitation had our purpose been to claim the Golden Barrow that you are after? We thought coming in third would be more than enough to procure what we've came here for. I see. So you weren't acting on behalf of the Tia family at all, but for N-Corp all along. Are you all really that stupid? You must be. I don't recall ever hiding my allegiance to N-Corp. The last time that we've met, or did all of you collectively choose to forget that? Besides, I wouldn't lower myself to participate in this measly little game of family hierarchy war for something so worthless as the honor of the Tia family. I have not once lived for this family since the day I changed my name. The Xi family hired us, the N-Corp, new leagues of the 9 literatures. Our job was to void the results of the evaluation if a Xi family candidate fails to win the contest. They never really change, now do they? Medical qualifications, yet always conferring something that is far beyond of their reach. And as you might have expected, N-Corp does not really give up so easily. If you would not accept my truce, then we simply have to sit here and wait for you to do something in a standoff. We are not the one pressing for time here. I hope we're not taking his words at face value, though. We're not, but we even have an alternative. He already stalls us enough. We need to hurry up. He's right. We're the one running out of time here. Ryoshu is strong, but there's no way that he's that strong. Not even he can stop all of these soldiers on his own. There's a whole army marching on. I'm growing anxious. He says that he's willing to leave us alone once we get what we want, or rather he wants. But there's no way for us to be sure of that. But it's hardly a good idea to fight them now, or remain locked in the standoff for who knows how long. If this fight is going to become inevitable, I guess it's better to enter a truce with them for now, find Chun, and then fight them. Well, if we even must. Besides, Hong Lu said that Chun might be in danger. I had to prioritize that, no matter what. It can't be helped. She's held inside after all. So I made the call. Alright, let's try your idea, shall we? So you've decided to open the door. At least your leader has some semblance of intelligence. Here's to our fruitful, yet brief cooperation. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. And we finally made it to the great gate of the Tiekan Temple. Hong Lu? Hong Lu approached the gate handle. Then, with one hand over his other eye, he brings his shade eye closer to the engraven hole in the gate. My eye is the only key to open this gate from the outside. It is so that I can visit the Elder whenever they want me there. Because the shade is that important to them. They're all so precious shades. And to be free from aging in death itself. Alright then, let us march. Let us march. Oh, the memories. Oh, so his parents were there! I was wondering where they were in all of those memory clips. They were never seen, not once comforting the little child. Not a single time. So they were the one who pushed him into this role to visit the Elder, even though he didn't want it to. I was scared from the very start. Bayou, our little Bayou, the gem of our family. How many times must I tell you that you mustn't fear? It was always a destiny to be the precious shade of our family and of the Elders. That was decided the moment you were born. The reverted Tiaren awaits your arrival. You mustn't make them wait. Silence. Your grave behavior is unbecoming before the presence of the precious object. My humble apologies. Little Bayou, you're not like the others. I'm not? Only those who are blinded to the true form find themselves delighted or repulsed by material beauty or malformations. They are the past and the future of Dang Yuan. It is only thanks to their deeds and good karma that such luxury of Dang Yuan are permitted to us. You must always maintain a most grateful heart. Am I to understood? But you're so scary! Okay, we're here. I'm here. Welcome, little Bayou. We have waited long for your arrival. Oh, today must be your molting day. Young master, please save me! If I had known, I would never have volunteered to... I see that you're enjoying it down to the spinal marrow. I must remind you to handle its flesh over to me once you have drunken it to its fullest. Your greed in claiming extra chunk of its meat almost harms the integrity of my body. Bao Yu, oh Bao Yu, we cannot await the day you're fully grown. We eagerly await the day that you are to depart Dangyuan, to see far and beyond, to witness and hear things of great worth. All right. Thank you. Welcome, little Bao Yu. Is it not too early an hour for you to greet the elders? The ascension of the new family Hayek is yet to be completed. Chia Chun! Where is she? Before Chia Mu was Chia Chun, lying unconscious on what looks like an altar. And... what? Okay. These, Despite our sudden arrival, they all turned to us at once without even a hint of a mild surprise. They the reverted Xiaren that all of Dangyuan reverence and worship so profusely? Indeed, I knew that this would happen. What are you guys? Failed experiments? Oh, come hither, come hither. Yeah, definitely failed experiments. I can barely call them humans. Oh, it is them. We've been looking forward to meeting all of you. You recognize us? I must say, the blood crafting ride at the amusement park made for quite the interesting show. Huh? I was aware that the blood fiends are imbued with rather unique powers, yet it was most enticing to witness the manifestation of their might myself. Even I did not know that a higher kindred commands such overwhelming might. His abilities were quite distinguished from that of the blood fiend elder of Hong Yuan. We had been remiss to not mention the laboratory at the basement of that manor. Oh, it truly was the most wonderful sight. We were most delighted to watch that man melt into nothingness, only to be remolded and reborn as something new. You should have been here to see our thunderous applause. A machine. Did they try out all sorts of immortality gimmicks? Kinda looks like that. And I would like to commend you as well for the sheer hatred and ferocity you have demonstrated when you rode so valiantly into the pallid whale's belly. Truly a most dramatic moment. We could almost feel the heat of your determination to take a life from here, the fire of hatred and vengeance itself. Thou hast been watching us all along? Indeed, through Bao Chu's shade. We had witnessed this journey of yours from the beginning to this very point. What a priceless offer you've all been. It was a wise decision to make Bao Yu depart from this place. We did not have a moment to feel even an inkling of tedium. I find it quite exciting to see you all, those who had only peered through the jade, so up close and in person. It is said that in recent years in the city, some subsets of the population would see the present circumstances as an occasion to receive their signature to a mysterious end. Oh! What the hell are you? You're a giant face! Is this a copy of the eye thing? You might be. Sorry. Well, it seems that the subset of population are referred to as a fan. What manner of insanity is this? You have sought immortality so diligently, only to encase yourself in this theater of fools, where one does nothing but leer at plays made of the lives of others? Aeons of emptiness, filled with nothing but struggle against the tedium? I have found true enlightenment in this life of eons. That is the most important part of everyone's life. It's pleasure all along. Every other emotion is fleeting and meaningless. We can no longer feel them at all. Death is finite, yet bothersome is infinite. Big brother? What is happening to her now? Truce seemed to have regained consciousness. She calls out to Hong Lu in a faint, fading voice. I see that you have come to. Where am I? Where is the venerable Jia Mu? The noblest land in Dang Yuan, where the revered Jia Ren has resided. You have but one more ritual to complete to become the true family Hayek. Jia Chinchu's face was contorted with sheer, unadulterated fear. Now present yourself with the utmost respect for our ancestors, our steadfast roots, the one who had become, an animate worm for the sake of Hong Yuan, the great family, and their descendant? Wasn't that the suicide worm? Oh my god, who are you now? Why are they adding more of them? Oh god. Blessed by the Chiahung worm, the Almanu worm of the immortal emperor. What? The trembling voice began to swell with emotion as they begin to harmonize as one. Something squirms beneath the skin of her neck. It continues to shiver, slowly taking shape, sculpting into a face, then to a head protruding from the flesh. No! No thanks! I'm out of here! I'm not even going to look at that face!